Hello again, guys, back in another video. And this video is my Raw March 5th 2012 thoughts and review. Okay, first off, Shawn Michaels came out and pretty much was wondering why Triple H decided to change his mind on facing Undertaker at WrestleMania 28. And that what made him change his mind, and he called out Triple H. Triple H came out and they showed the segment 2 weeks ago on Raw that Undertaker saying that Triple H couldn't do what Shawn Michaels couldn't do, and then Triple H talking, saying that he was tired of people making fun of Shawn, saying that he couldn't, about him being a loser because he couldn't beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 25 and 26, and just this segment was kind of good but kind of bad, and then at the end, well, not really bad. But at the end, Shawn announced that he would be the special guest referee at between Triple H and Undertaker at WrestleMania 28. After what Triple H said, it makes me wonder: is Shawn Michaels going to help Triple H in the streak, or will Shawn Michaels screw Triple H out of beating the Undertaker? I wouldn't be surprised if either happened, but if I had to pick, I think the streak is over. Triple H is going to end the streak. I've been saying that for weeks now. I said that last year at WrestleMania 27, but I was wrong. But Triple H came close to beating him last year at WrestleMania 27. I think it's done. WrestleMania 28 is 19-1. Undertaker 19-1 at WrestleMania 28. Okay, the first match was Santino versus Jack Swagger for the U.S. title, which Teddy Long made that match because he's running the show this week on Raw. And Santino, when he got jumped secretly behind the referee's back by Dolph Ziggler when David Otunga distracted the ref, and then Teddy Long came out, and him and Laurinaitis, which came out earlier, got into it, and Santino beat Jack Swagger to win the title. Oh yeah, before I got to say, when Santino came out, Vicky came out interrupting him and announced or introduced Jack Swagger to the ring, and I think she messed up on saying his name. It could be me, but it sounded like, instead of her saying Jack Swagger, it sounded like she said John Swagger, but it could have been just me, but it sounded kind of weird. I don't know if any of y'all heard that too, but I did. Anyway, Santino beat Jack Swagger to win the United States Championship. John Laurinaitis came into the ring and said that this was his show, that it wasn't going to happen this way, and Teddy Long said that not for tonight, that it was Teddy Long's show, and that Santino wins the title. And then he kicked John Laurinaitis and David Otunga out of the arena. What I think is going to happen here, between this whole feud thing between John Laurinaitis and Teddy Long, I think instead of WWE making them both run or one of them run both shows. I think it's going to be switched. Teddy Long's going to run Raw, which is going to be a heck of a show if he does, because he's better than John Laurinaitis. And John Laurinaitis is going to be running SmackDown, because a lot of the heels on SmackDown are complaining about Teddy Long, so they're going to switch it up. It's not going to be one person does Raw and SmackDown. That's what I'm guessing. But anyway, back to where second match, Alicia Fox versus Eve. I walked out of the room for about, I don't know, 5 seconds, and then I came back, and Eve had won the match. I didn't even see what happened. So, yeah, I couldn't really review that match because it ended so quickly, which I would say it would probably be a bad match because, I mean, everybody knows quick matches aren't that good. Okay, next was The Rock's, one of The Rock's segments for tonight that he pretty much talked about how Cena, and that if Cena was back in the days of when Boston took the revolution against British, that we would still be under British control. But I don't even get what they're trying to get at about Rock thinks he's gonna beat Cena, and then the next segment, Cena did a segment that he did earlier in the show when he was sitting in the empty seats talking about Boston's past failures and Boston's past failures and Boston's past champions. And he also brought up Super Bowl 42 when the Patriots went 18-0 and then lost to the Giants. Super Bowl 42. He should have brought up Super Bowl 46 when the Giants once again beat the Patriots. So yeah, I think I'm jumping ship on the whole Cena bandwagon and climbing on board to The Rock, because I just think Cena's not gonna happen this year. He's not gonna beat The Rock at WrestleMania. Okay, the next match, Sheamus and CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho. It was a pretty good match, and Chris Jericho ended up pinning CM Punk, which I like how they're doing with this whole feud, having Chris Jericho beat CM Punk, because I'm not quite sure who I think's gonna win at WrestleMania between them two, but I'll probably know by the time WrestleMania comes up, which is in less than 4 weeks. Yeah, so it was a pretty good match. Okay, the next was the Rock's second segment, where he was pretty much talking kind of the same thing, saying that he was in the harbor, Boston Harbor, and he was throwing John Cena stuff into the harbor, and I don't even know. Like I said earlier in the video, and like I said last week, they're getting all, well, last week in the video that I said about talking about the whole Rock Cena feud is getting old kind of thing, which I think it still is, because this Rock and Cena thing until the end, and still to the end, got, I don't know, it's just weird. Okay, the next match was The Miz versus Big Show, and Cody Rhodes came out and showed how Big Show was at the WWE restaurant. It's WrestleMania 18, and that, I don't know. But then The Miz tried to attack Big Show, and then Big Show just pretty much wiped him out and knocked him out and pinned him, and the Big Show won. Which, like I said about the Eve and Alicia Fox match earlier, it was kind of good, but probably not very, very good. It's probably better than the Eve Alicia Fox match was, but I didn't get to see it because I walked out of the room for about 2 seconds and missed it all. But anyway, okay, back to it. Okay, the next was another Rock segment where he was, I don't even remember, but sorry about that. But the next match was R-Truth versus Kane. Well, Kane pretty much dominated R-Truth, and then Randy Orton's music hit. Randy Orton came out to the ring and RKO'd. Well, before that, Kane was trying to escape, but R-Truth grabbed his leg so he couldn't escape, and Randy Orton's music hit and he came out and RKO'd Kane in the ring. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this feud, the whole feud, but the match was kind of stale, I guess, because the Kane pretty much dominated R-Truth. So yeah, this brings us to the Cena Rock segment at the end of the show. Cena pretty much said that if he doesn't beat The Rock at WrestleMania, that everything that he's ever done in the WWE would go out of the or wouldn't mean anything. And like I said earlier, I think I've jumped off the Cena bandwagon because I don't know. The Rock, I don't even know, but anyway, The Rock said that he was gonna make Cena his bitch at after he beats him at WrestleMania. Like I said earlier, it just gets weird. The whole Rock Cena feud in the last week, it's just gotten weird. I didn't watch Raw completely last week. I watched some of it, but I don't know. WWE just don't know how to do stuff with their feuds when they stretch them out over a year long, or nearly a year long. I don't even know, but overall, Raw was good this week, and yeah, it's pretty good. Tell me what you think about Raw this week in the comment section below. Till next time, guys. Oh wait, before I end this video, we have Skype now, which I will put our Skype's username or our Skype name in the description box below. It'll be the first thing in the description box below. And now that we have Skype, we might be doing a video with a certain friend of ours that also watches wrestling sometimes. Travis Clackett, you probably know him from me doing shout outs back a couple months ago for him. So I'll put links to both of his YouTube channels in the description box below also. So yeah, like I said, we might be doing some Skype videos soon. I will have an unboxing tomorrow, but by the time you see this, it will be just in a couple hours. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Till next time, guys, goodbye. Go Giants.